It was the year 1453, and Constantinople, the jewel of the Byzantine Empire, stood proud and seemingly impregnable. For over a millennium, its massive stone walls had repelled countless invaders, earning a reputation as the unconquerable city. But beyond the walls, a storm was gathering. Sultan Mehmed II, a young and ambitious ruler of the Ottoman Empire, had turned his gaze toward the city, determined to seize it and cement his place in history. The Ottomans amassed a formidable army, estimated at 80,000 strong, accompanied by massive cannons capable of reducing stone fortifications to rubble. Meanwhile, Constantinople's defenders numbered barely 7,000, including Venetian and Genoese mercenaries, and their hopes rested on the city's ancient walls and the bravery of its inhabitants. Fear and uncertainty hung in the air, as residents whispered prayers in churches and mosques alike. Sultan Mehmed, meticulous in his planning, ordered the construction of the largest cannon the world had ever seen, a monstrous iron beast capable of firing 600-pound stone balls. Every day, the city's walls trembled under the relentless bombardment. The Byzantines patched the walls as fast as they could, but each impact felt like a crack in the very soul of their empire. Life inside the city became a mixture of routine and dread. Children played in the shadow of looming towers, unaware that their world was on the brink of destruction. Women and men worked tirelessly to fortify gates and towers. The scent of burning oil and smoke from cannon fire became constant companions, and the cries of soldiers echoed through the narrow streets. After weeks of relentless siege, the Ottomans devised new strategies. They transported ships overland to bypass the formidable chain that protected the Golden Horn, showing the ingenuity and determination that would define Mehmed's campaign. Each night, Constantinople's defenders huddled together, hoping that the morning would bring relief that never came. On May 29, 1453, the final assault began. Ottoman troops surged forward, climbing ladders, battering gates, and overwhelming the exhausted defenders. Smoke, dust, and the screams of the fallen filled the air. The once proud city, the heart of Christianity and a beacon of trade, began to crumble under the weight of history itself. Emperor Constantine XI, the last Byzantine ruler, fought alongside his soldiers until the very end. When he realized the city was lost, he threw off his crown and joined the fray, disappearing into the chaos of the battlefield. His death marked not just the fall of a city, but the extinction of an empire that had lasted for over 1,000 years. As the Ottoman flag was raised over Constantinople, a profound silence fell over the ruined streets. The skyline, once dominated by domes and minarets of Byzantine churches, now bowed to the crescent moon of Islam. Merchants and travelers would soon follow the new rulers, as trade routes shifted and Europe looked eastward with a mixture of fear and curiosity. The fall of Constantinople was more than a military conquest, it signaled the end of the Middle Ages. Scholars fled westward, carrying precious manuscripts that would ignite the European Renaissance. Gunpowder had proven its supremacy over ancient fortifications, and the world realized that nothing was permanent, not even the mightiest of cities. And so, as night descended over the ruins of Constantinople, history turned a page. The Byzantine Empire became a memory, the Ottoman Empire rose as a dominant power, and the world entered an era of transformation. For every stone torn from the city walls, a lesson remained: empires fall, but the echoes of their stories endure, whispered across the centuries to those who dare to listen.